You're watching The Beginner's Guide, powered by the Christmas Light Academy, the #1 employee training system for Christmas light businesses. Tired of wasting time training new hires? Now you don't have to. Give your team the tools they need to succeed without the headache. Click the link below to unlock a special offer available only here.
Now that we've covered low voltage systems, let's talk about wire gauges and power injection, two key factors in ensuring a permanent trim lighting system runs properly. The wire gauge determines how much power can travel through the wire without losing voltage. The most commonly used wires for installation are 14-2 and 12-2 low voltage wiring. The lower the gauge number, the thicker the wire, and the more power it can handle over longer distances. Here's a general guideline. 14-2 wire can support up to 2 power injections before voltage drop becomes an issue. 12-2 wire can support up to 3 power injections, allowing for longer runs. Power injection is needed to maintain consistent brightness across the lighting system. Since voltage drops over distance, injecting power at the right points keeps the lights from dimming or failing. For a 12-volt system, power injection is typically needed every 75 bulbs. For a 24-volt system, power injection is usually required every 100 to 125 bulbs. For a 48-volt system, power injection can often be spaced even farther apart, depending on the total run length and wire gauge. When installing permanent trim lighting, it's important to remember that the low voltage power runs inside the track along with the lights. The power wire is neatly housed within the track, keeping everything protected and hidden for a clean look. If a project requires more than 3 power injections, there are 2 common solutions. Pulling a new home run wire. This means running an entirely new 12-2 wire from the control box to the next power injection point. Adding an additional transformer. By mounting a transformer at the end of a long run, you can backfeed power into the system. Since power injection is not directional, this method helps reinforce voltage across the entire system. Now, if all of this sounds a little confusing, don't worry. Power injection is one of the biggest things installers struggle with at first, and it takes a little practice to fully understand. Once you're on the job and working with real setups, everything will start to make sense. The key is to follow best practices, ask questions, and remember that this will all come together with hands-on experience. Now that we've covered wiring and power injection, let's move on to Lesson 3, Data Flow and Connectivity Best Practices,